Don, what are you doing? I've been watching you try and find a bolt for like the past 20 minutes.
So when Travis took his alternator back, he took my little ground bolt that's like an 8mm bolt, and I found one that works, but it's just too long.
Oh, your life sucks. Can I find it?
Dude, this might be it.
Alright, as you guys can see, Don is down here for the first time in 2 months to touch his car because there's a drift event next weekend, and Don said he was going to drift it, so now he's gonna hustle. But we're actually back to the shop, as you can tell. It's a little late. We actually went to the skate park this afternoon, and God, does my body hurt. It hurts. But today, we're gonna get some stuff done. My turbo manifold was supposed to come for the S13, so I was kind of counting on that, and it never did come in. It kind of screwed me up. But it's okay. There's a few things we can get done today. One, which is really cool, my buddy's coming down. He's gonna be, he does custom drive shafts. So he's actually gonna come down with the correct flange and input shaft for the C09 and the FD differential, and he's gonna measure up a drive shaft for me so we can get that made. So this will have like a complete drivetrain, and that's gonna be pretty awesome. All right, Don, you ready to start your car for the first time in 2 months?
Yeah, I hope.
So Don was overheating a lot, and we diagged it as the water pump, and we changed the water pump, and then Don disappeared. So hopefully the water pump's good, and hopefully it starts. It starts! Oh, runs great. All the old cylinders are gone.
So far. What's the temp at? I didn't even look at it.
Yeah, you should shut it off. Boy's got no clutch fan. He's got no fan either. He bugging. All right, we got Jesse here.
What up?
Perfect. So this is the Driveshaft, homie. You work for CT Driveshaft or
something like that?
Something
yeah.
Like that. Okay. Jesse's here with the flange for the diff and the output shaft, right? Is that
transmission slip yoke?
Transmission slip yoke, and he's gonna mock them in place and measure that distance so we get the Driveshaft the perfect length.
All right. So in this little box right here, we got the flange yoke.
This is really cool.
That bolts right to the diff. And then we got the CD09 32 spline.
Damn, that thing's beefy.
Slip yoke goes in the training.
There you go. So then we're gonna have a U joint.
Yep, get a nice high performance U joint.
Pipe to another U joint. To here.
Let's hear about some pipe with me, see what fits in there.
There we go.
Here's your drive shaft.
Stub shaft. So what are you checking for right now?
So basically, right here, it's supposed to be 1 inch from bottomed out, so you have 1 inch of play for suspension. So it comes out, goes in.
Which is the whole point of a slip yoke.
Yep, so it articulates. And basically you want your seal to be sitting about 1 inch out, right about there.
Perfect.
On my RB, I kind of have like a 1/2 inch. I made it a little too long. That should be good there, clears. All right.
Uh-oh, wrong flange.
That is not lining up.
Those are really small holes.
They are.
Is that a Miata one?
It might be. I think it's the only one they make though. Might have to.
Alright guys, so we got the wrong diff flange, but we can still, we got the right transmission slip yoke, and we can at least measure the length of the shaft.
A little more homework, that's all. Alright, we're good right there. What does that say?
36 and 5/8.
Alright, so 36 and a half, 36 and 5/8. Still right there? Hold on, make sure we're good.
Jesse brought the wrong flange, but that's okay because we were still able to get the measurements. The big important one was the slip yoke, so now he's going to go back, get the right flange, and make the drive shaft for me, and hopefully by next weekend we'll have a drive shaft, which means the whole entire drivetrain will be bolted on the FD, which is like a pretty crazy thought. Brad, what are you doing?
This thing has no brakes, but it's pretty fast.
So
I was doing like 60 miles an hour on this thing earlier.
Drew's pickup of the week.
Yeah.
Why does Drew buy a new whip every week?
I don't know, but I just, when they don't have brakes, they're a little dangerous, so I'm trying to help the guy out.
So this is a Honda Elite 250. These things are old, but they're great. Someone took the 2 out of the 50. So, just to make it legal. That's all it takes to make this thing legal.
Mm-hmm.
Take the 2 sticker off.
Pull.
Useless.
Nothing. Try it again. Are you doing it?
Yep.
Alright.
This is probably like the 10th shittiest thing you've ever bought.
No, not 10th shittiest.
This is like, honestly top 3.
I was gonna say.
No, you've bought
way worse. Are you
Stop
kidding?
pulling the brake.
On the clapper scale?
Jesus.
Clapper on
the scale from 1 to clap, it's a hoagie.
Does this have a key?
Did you show him the light switch?
I was gonna show him that, but does this have a key? First off, the first question.
No, I didn't say that.
No. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, right? Tell Brian. Who's asking questions, right?
All right. What works on this thing? Not the horn.
No, the horn does.
I don't see it working.
Yes, it does.
You got me a
Well, there's no power to
big
it, right?
flathead.
We're gonna jump it in a minute, folks. After we get Brian's handy jump pack.
I just want to show you guys the best part.
Jimmy, lean back and stay lean back. All right, pal.
We really did it this time.
No, it's old junk.
I'm surprised this cable's still there.
Somebody send Jimmy some Irwin vice grips. If we get Irwin sponsorship, that'd be great. Yo, don't do that.
I have a half-inch.
Stop. God damn. I'm trying to break the cable. If that cable breaks, we have no brakes at all.
Yeah, we could Flintstone it.
We don't even have brakes now, so I guess we're not going to be much far off.
Always.
So, we rotated this thing like, I don't know, 20 degrees from where it's supposed to be to make up for the lack of cable. And now, front brake sort of
Drew
works.
always gets like free maintenance from us because we always just excited to ride them.
Yeah, we get free rides for free.
Hey, I maintain my shit.
Your own shit, not this booth stuff. Yeah, go ahead, go for it.
Until it stops.
This is how we know the tension, and then we'll back off. Okay. Wait. She's still spinning free. Drew, give her a test on the handle. She's a little tight.
Oh boy.
All right, we're gonna show them how to start it. Take your key.
Where's the screwdriver?
Oh,
Key.
that's a key
This is the
ingredient.
Key. I see you.
All right, boys. Well, I didn't know how to do this.
I tighten the terminal.
Now you're gonna know how to. Yeah, don't do that. You just sparked it.
Give me
Oh, so we gotta jump the starter cylinder. I want to do it. I want to turn.
Come
the
on,
key.
you got it.
Clack 'em
Wait,
together.
are we on? You gotta
Hold
turn
them
it on.
together like
Turn the
diagonal.
key on. Turn the key on.
It's on run. Start. Oh, yeah. Wait, that's important. Very important.
That thing still doesn't work?
Safety brake. Yep.
All right, starter cylinder. Ready?
Let's let her rip, boys.
Whatever it is, Drew. Come on.
She's got it. Just keep holding it. Don't let it die.
Hit that bitch! What happened?
Dodge Ram.
How? Did you hit off on the thing?
Yeah.
Did you?
No, I didn't, but it vibrates itself off.
So he goes, I might be able to answer. He goes, what's up? He goes, you know what? Dodge Ram might be heavy in it. And he's like,
Now we could do the last piece of the steering. Now we could do the last piece of the subframe. So we could get the subframe out and powder coated and everything, and that is the steering rack.
I need a wrench. 2 wrenches.
Those sizes.
Trying to put the rack back in with the engine in.
It's super long, and we gotta get it above the sway bar, so we gotta take at least one outer tie rod.
We knew from the start that we're gonna have to lop a piece of the engine pedestal off, but it was a lot easier to do it afterwards instead of accounting for it while making it. So as you can see, it's kind of like in the way. One thing we might have to do is extend the steering shaft, but that's fine. People do that all the time. Luckily, this thing has 2 U-joints in it, so we got plenty of room. But besides that, we want the rack up as high as possible because the problem with FDs is they get really bad bump steer when you lower them, especially, which means your rack is at a completely different height than your knuckle, and so it starts making the tie rods do weird things. We also want to like make sure the Ackerman's good, which basically for this is we want the tie rods as perpendicular to the car as possible. We don't want them at any crazy angle either. So basically with them straight at the height that we want, it's gonna sit just like this. B-Haul, guess what we have to do for the 100th time?
Pet Tucker.
That'd be like the 100,000th time.
No, we gotta pull the engine out of the FD.
Well, now I can have my drift spares back. Back at it again.
With the white vans. What else comes after that? But whatever.
Yak that, boy. My God, guess what we could test fit right now?
No.
The new shifter.
You have it?
I've been dying to test fit it.
I didn't know you had it.
So, big thing is the shifter. So the CD09 is a long bitch of a transmission, which means it's really hard to fit in shifter-wise in a lot of chassis. So the stock shifter, it has like a linkage that's like, I don't know how Z's do it, but it's like probably 9 inches long. Nothing you really need to know about, but once we take it all off, we're left with this little nub on the back of the transmission. And the stock one's usually back here. Our little tranny window, our shifter window you want to call it, is about this, which is pretty average for a CD09 swap in a car. Now that means our shifter has to remove all that linkage to somewhere sit around here. So the two popular ones are the GK Tech short shifter and the Serial 9 one. Now, Serial 9 one is perfect. Oh my God, it is a beautiful shifter. Everything is made amazing. It's so close up. It's the best one, but it costs like $600. It's very expensive. But luckily, GK Tech makes a cheaper version. Doesn't fit as tight, but it's cheaper. Quality's still nice. It's not beautiful, but it definitely gets the job done. And Adam LZ actually had it because he went upgraded to the Serial 9 one, and he gave me an amazing deal on it. So Adam, thank you, and I'm dying to test fit it, so let's see how it looks. So remember when I said I was gonna install it? Yeah, it's not gonna happen. There's no point right now, but I'm gonna show you guys how it sits. Yeah, here it is. LZ, you lost a washer on me, by the way. Probably got all mocked up.
Sort of.
Like.
Goes like that.
Now we're gonna slam it right there.
Ta-da.
Ta-da. So it's definitely gonna sit on the farther back side.
Yeah. It's gonna be in like the back of the hole.
It's okay. As long as you're in the hole, you're good. Future install coming soon. Let's play with the steering rack. No. My baby. Feels wrong, dude.
That thing was pissing me off.
That's pretty close to what we want.
It's a tight one.
Something like that.
So we're definitely have to cut and extend this, which is okay.
For sure.
People do it all the time.
But that's it.
There's the gist.
Something like that.
So what's gonna be nice about making the steering rack mounts for this one is they're very flat. Like, it's a very flat mount, and there's no crazy shaping them or anything. So there's the bushing. This is the retainer. Bless you?
Sorry.
Bless you again?
Oh my God. I'm a fucking mess. I got per pliers.
There you go.
Here, bitch.
The rack bolt screw is basically flat.
Except it has
a little dimple in it. But we can make up the sides with a spacer or like a flat piece of metal on each things. So not gonna be too difficult. Luckily, a while ago when I was at Logan Steel, I found the perfect piece for it. So this is the perfect piece. Why? Because B-Hall, show them the width. Perfect. It's absolutely perfect. So, and this is nice and thick too, so we're gonna be able to just cut a nice pedestal out of it, just out of a corner right here. And then of course add the washers or spacers to make up for the height difference right on the sides. So it's a little late, so I don't think we're gonna make the mounts right now, but we did make good progress, get the engine out, get it all mocked up, took the chunk out, and now we really just have to make the pedestal and lock in exactly where we need the rack, and subframe should be good to go. And I don't know what else to say. But even though we didn't get too much done today, I hope you guys still liked today's video, so that's about it. You guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. And be all.
Have an awesome night!